Here's the truth. I love a good debate. I will argue about taxes, trade deals, infrastructure, energy policy, school choice, whatever you want to throw at me. All day long, I might even be wrong about some of it. If you bring better facts, better logic, I will listen. I am not afraid to change my mind on most things. But there are exactly 4 issues, 4 core beliefs, where there is no debate, no compromise, no apology, no daylight at all. These 4 things were forged in combat, in loss, in seeing the real world up close. These are the hills I will die on. Let me lay them out for you one by one. Number 1, my military and every single veteran who ever put on the uniform. I served as a combat medic. I deployed multiple times. I ran toward the gunfire when everyone else was running away. I treated wounded brothers under enemy fire. I fought to save lives while rounds were snapping overhead and explosions were going off all around me. I came home with wounds you can see and wounds you cannot. When I say my military, I'm talking about real men and women who raised their right hand and wrote a blank check to this country, payable up to and including their lives. We deserve a military focused on one thing: winning wars, not social experiments, not political agendas. We need leadership that puts combat readiness and lethality first. And when we come home, when we hang up the uniform, we deserve care that honors the sacrifice. We deserve health care that understands what combat does to a person. We deserve benefits we earned in blood. We deserve to be treated like family, not like a budget problem or a political talking point. If you claim to support the troops, but vote to send them into endless wars with no clear mission, if you put politics ahead of readiness, we are not on the same side. I will always put my military and my veterans first, no exceptions, ever. Number 2, my nation's sovereignty. This country is supposed to be a sovereign nation. That means something. We have borders, we have laws, we have a culture, a history, a way of life that millions of Americans died to protect. Open borders are not compassion, they are national suicide. When millions of people cross our borders without permission, many of them young men from countries that do not like us, you are not being kind. You are erasing the nation. I fought overseas so we would not have to fight those battles here at home. But if we keep giving away our jobs to other countries, keep tying our hands with international organizations that do not care about American workers, keep signing deals that put America last, then tell me, what exactly did I fight for? Putting America first is not hate. It is not fear. It is survival. A nation that cannot control its borders, its economy, its laws, and its future is not a nation anymore. It is just land waiting to be taken. I will defend American sovereignty with everything I have, because without it, nothing else matters. Number 3, the preborn. This one goes straight to the soul. Life begins at conception. Science confirms it. A unique human being with their own DNA, their own heartbeat as early as 6 weeks. And my faith confirms it too. My religion teaches clearly that life starts in the womb. The Bible shows Jesus recognized as Lord while still in Mary's womb, and John the Baptist leaping for joy in his mother's womb when Mary came near. God knows us before we are born. I have seen innocent life taken violently. I have seen what sudden, brutal death looks like up close, and I am telling you there is no difference between an innocent life lost in war and an innocent life ended in the womb. The preborn are the most defenseless human beings on earth. They have no voice, no strength, no way to fight back. If we cannot protect them, if we look at an ultrasound and still call it choice when a second heartbeat is involved, then we have lost our moral foundation. Nations that destroy their own children do not survive history. Every great civilization that embraced widespread taking of innocent young life eventually collapsed from within. I will defend the preborn the same way I would throw my body on a grenade to save my team, because that is what real men do. We protect the innocent, no matter what. No apologies, no backing down, ever. Number 4, my Second Amendment rights. The Constitution says it plain and clear. The right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. I carried a rifle in combat every single day to protect my life and the lives of my brothers. I trusted that weapon with everything, and I will be damned if I let any politician who has never heard a shot fired in anger tell me I cannot have the means to protect my family here at home. The Second Amendment is not about hunting deer. It is not about sport shooting. It is the final safeguard against tyranny, whether that tyranny comes from a foreign enemy or from our own government. The government has already broken that promise over and over. They banned automatic rifles for civilians back in the 80s. They put taxes and extra paperwork on suppressors and short-barreled rifles. States and cities act like they can just ignore the Constitution and ban whatever they want. That is all infringement, plain and simple. The founders meant for citizens to have access to the same common military long arms that infantry carry. Not tanks, not nukes, not weapons of mass destruction, but standard rifles and equipment. That is what arms meant then, and that is what it means now. And with that right comes serious responsibility. Every law-abiding gun owner I know takes that responsibility deadly serious. Training, safe storage, knowing when and how to use force. But the government does not get to strip that right because some people abuse it. Punish criminals, not the millions of us who follow the law. I will not accept more bans. I will not pay taxes on constitutional rights. I will not register anything. I will not comply with unconstitutional orders. Because freedom is not free, and sometimes the price is being ready and willing to defend it. These four things, my military and veterans, our national sovereignty, protection of the preborn, and my Second Amendment rights, these are my absolute red lines. Everything else? Bring it on. Debate me. Challenge me. Change my mind. I am all in. But touch these four, we are done talking. Because if we lose these, we do not just lose elections. We lose the America worth fighting for. We lose the country I swore an oath to defend against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I still mean every single word of that oath. Victory belongs to us. This we defend. This is the Disgruntled Conservative Combat Veteran.